Hello YouTube, how y'all doing today? We're doing a quick look here at the Nightstick weapon mounted light for the Smith & Wesson Shield. You'll have to forgive my voice. I caught some kind of crazy version of the COVID at SHOT Show 24 when I was out there. So my voice is a bit wrecked, but I'm here doing videos for you guys anyway. So we're going to take a look at the Nightstick for the Smith & Wesson Shield. Let me get it out of the holster. Okay, so here we are looking at it. This is the Nightstick, obviously. This is a Trustfire GM23S, and this is an older olight Valkyrie IR, which they no longer make. But as you can see, both of these lights are actually either smaller or about the same size as the Nightstick. This is not a small light. The problem is that this is a very weak light of only 150 lumens, and right now I'm going to show you the difference between the three. Okay, so here we are in my gym area, and this is a dark area, as you can see. And the first thing we're going to do is hit it with the Nightstick. And you can see that in a small inside room in your house, it's not terrible, but olight Valkyrie infrared, I believe, is 410 lumens. You can see is much brighter. And then the GM23S is 800 lumens, and that is just vastly brighter. Now, the difference really comes when you're outside. Now, in fairness, let's hit this Nightstick again. You can see it does have a laser, but I personally wanted it for the light, and the light is really weak. Honestly, to be honest, on my camera, it looks brighter right now than it really is. In the room, it looks like a very dim light. It's got a nice tone, I guess, nice color, but it is very dim compared to the other lights that I just showed you. Okay, so as we just demonstrated, the Nightstick is significantly less bright than the olight infrared Valkyrie, which is an older light that's not even a new offering, or the Trustfire GM23S. It's also as big or bigger than both of these lights. And when it comes to cost, this was about $99. You can get one of these for, I think they're about 80 bucks. And these are about 70 something, I think. So it's bigger, it's not as bright, and it's more money than any of the lights we're comparing it to. Now, this does have a laser built into it, but even with that, even when you compare it to like an olight Balder S, which also has a laser built into it, and this Trustfire also has a laser built into it. Let me see if I can get it to turn on here. See? That also has a laser built into it. And it's got 800 lumens versus 150 in a light that is quite honestly smaller than the Nightstick. So I'm not really sure how long the Nightstick has been on the market, and there may have been a time when it was a good option, but right here, right now in 2024, this light is completely and utterly obsolete. Not only that, if you look at it, I cannot even begin to reach the button with my trigger finger unless I shift the whole gun in my hand. If I hold it in a proper firing grip, I cannot even come close to hitting the on switch. Likewise, on the other side, if I use two hands to activate it, I have to twist my offhand farther forward on the gun to get my thumb out there to hit it. So the user interface on this is just not good. These switches should be back another, like right here, another ½ inch back, and then it would be a lot better. But they're not, and it's a very dim light, and it's an expensive light, and it really has very little going for it. The one thing it does have going for it is that we have here an alien Gear Photon. This is an excellent sort of universal holster that's inside and outside the waistband compatible, and ambidextrous depending on how you set it up. It can be a paddle holster or clip holster on either side. But it is specifically made for the Nightstick and comes with a Nightstick coupon code in the box. So locks in there super tight and fits great with the nightstick. With the other options, you're going to be looking for holsters. You might have to get one made. But now you may say, what do you mean what other options? There's no rail mount, so you can't put those lights on this gun. Well, as you can see, there is actually another option. This is the Recover Tactical SHR9 tactical rail. It's a bolt-on rail. It bolts on in the same fashion as the nightstick does, or a Crips and Trace laser guard, or that sort of accessory. And as you can see, with the nightstick off the gun, it's actually as big or bigger than lights, 5, 6, 7 times more powerful. So, while this may have once had a market, this is completely outmoded and obsolete to the point that as soon as this video is over, it is going back in the box and getting returned. Now, let's take a look. Here is the olight infrared on the shield. And as you can see, this is barely any bigger. And it's many times more powerful. And this isn't even like their latest light. The PL2 Mini is actually smaller. It would stop right there instead of coming down. So it would be even more streamlined. And that one is, I think, 650 lumens. So it's 50% brighter than this one, which is 3 times brighter than that one. So, yeah, the Nightstick weapon light for the Smith & Wesson shield, completely obsolete. I highly recommend that you not purchase this item. I didn't even get the reliability or durability testing with it because when a light is that massively outperformed by other options, there's really no point even going that far. All right, folks. Oh, also, this will not fit in that holster with this particular light on it. Okay, so this does not fit in the Photon with that particular light, but it does fit very, very nicely with the rail on there. So I just need to keep looking around and find a bit smaller light, and I think it'll work with the Photon. Okay, folks, thanks very much for your time. Thanks for watching our video as always. Freedom by me out.